Good evening and welcome to the NewsHour Agenda. Madhavdas Gopalakrishnan. Viewers, 10 days after Assaultgate controversy broke out, Swati Maliwal has for the first time shared her version on camera. Speaking to news agency ANI, Maliwal has shared details of what happened on the 13th of May and claimed that the Chief Minister was present in the house when the alleged assault took place. Now, according to Maliwal, the Chief Minister's personal secretary, Bibhav, stormed into Kejriwal's drawing room while she was waiting for the CM to meet him. And in fact, Bibhav then allegedly slapped her, kicked her and dragged her, causing her head to hit the center table. He's also alleged that the party made the 50-second doctored video viral and tampered with the evidence. She's even asserted that she's ready for a polygraph test.
मुझे वहाँ पे स्टाफ ने ड्राइंग रूम में बिठवाया और बताया कि अरविंद जी घर पे हैं और वो मुझसे मिलने आ रहे हैं। इतने में विभव कुमार जो कि उनके पीएस थे वो वहाँ पे धनधनाते हुए आते हैं। ही एंटर्ड फ्रॉम द डोर और वो चिल्लाने लगते हैं और गालियाँ दे रहे थे और उन्होंने मुझे बोला कि तेरी औकात क्या है, तेरी हिम्मत कैसे हुई, हमें मना कर दे। और मैंने उनको बोला भी कि भाई क्या हो गया, मतलब अरविंद जी आ रहे हैं, क्या हो क्या गया। तो इतना मैंने बोला और इतने में ही उन्होंने हाथ छोड़ दिया। उन्होंने मुझे 7-8 थप्पड़ पूरी ज़ोर से मारे। वो उसके लिए प्रोटेस्ट पे सड़क पे उतरे। इतना तो उन्होंने मनीष जी जब अरेस्ट हुए थे उनके लिए भी नहीं करा। तो ये जो चल रहा है और पूरी तरीके से पूरी पार्टी में हर इंसान को इंस्ट्रक्शंस दिए गए हैं कि मेरा कैरेक्टर असैसिनेट करो, मेरे विक्टिम शेमिंग करो। ये जो वीडियो है इसका सोर्स पूरी तरीके से फॉर्मेट कर दिया गया है। अगर वो 10 मिनट की वीडियो जो मैं चीख के बता रही हूँ कि मेरे को कहाँ मारा, कैसे मारा, मेरा हाल जो अगर देख ले कोई, तो वो बिल्कुल बात क्लियर हो जाएगी। तो एविडेंस के साथ भी टैम्पर। मेरे को एमपी शिप की कोई लालसा नहीं है। ये मुझे प्यार से बोलते तो मैं हर हाल में रिज़ाइन कर देती, मुझे कोई समस्या नहीं है। लेकिन जिस तरीके से इन्होंने मुझे मारा और पीटा है, अब चाहे दुनिया की कोई शक्ति लग जाए, मैं किसी भी हाल में रिज़ाइन नहीं करूँगी।
The battle of versions has escalated. Maliwal narrated her side of the story a day after Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal broke his silence in the matter. In an interview to the news agency PTI, Kejriwal said that there are two versions of the incident and a fair investigation should be done.
पिछले दिनों आपके ही एमपी स्वाति मालीवाल ने आरोप लगाए, आपके खिलाफ भी लगाए थे, वो उसका पता नहीं क्या हुआ, लेकिन आपके जो पीए हैं उनके ऊपर लगाए। तो वो हुआ क्या उस दिन? किसी को कुछ पता नहीं है, बहुत सारे डिफरेंट वर्जन्स आर कमिंग आउट। कैन यू एलैबोरेट अ लिटिल बिट?
अब मामला कोर्ट में चला गया है, पुलिस उसकी जांच कर रही है। सो मैं इस पे अभी टिप्पणी नहीं करना चाहूँगा, बिकॉज जो भी मैं टिप्पणी करूँगा उसको उधेड़ के वो इट विल अफेक्ट द प्रोसीडिंग्स।
बट फैक्ट्स
मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ कि न्याय होना चाहिए, जस्टिस मिलना चाहिए, फेयर इन्वेस्टिगेशन होनी चाहिए। एक इधर इनका पक्ष है, एक उनका पक्ष है, दोनों पक्ष को पुलिस अच्छे से जांच करके और फिर उस पर न्याय होना चाहिए।
Today, Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal also claimed that police wanted to interrogate his parents. He took to Twitter to say that he was waiting for the police with his parents as the police had called and asked for time to quiz his parents. Hours later, he also issued a video message making an appeal to PM Modi. Kejriwal asked the Prime Minister to not drag his parents in the Modi versus Kejriwal fight. Here's what Kejriwal said.
प्रधानमंत्री जी, आपने मुझे झुकाने और तोड़ने की अभी तक बहुत कोशिशें की। आपने एक एक करके मेरे कई विधायकों को गिरफ्तार किया, लेकिन मैं नहीं टूटा। फिर आपने मेरे मंत्रियों को गिरफ्तार किया, लेकिन आप मुझे नहीं झुका पाए। फिर आपने मुझे गिरफ्तार कर लिया। तिहाड़ में तरह तरह से मुझे प्रताड़ित करके मुझे तोड़ने की कोशिश की गई, लेकिन मैं नहीं टूटा। लेकिन आज तो आपने सारी हदें, सारी सीमाएं पार कर दी। आपने मुझे तोड़ने के लिए मेरे बूढ़े और बीमार माँ बाप को निशाना बनाया। क्या आपको लगता है मेरे माता पिता गुनहगार हैं? आपकी लड़ाई मुझसे है। मेरे माता पिता को प्रताड़ित करना बंद कर दीजिए।
But top sources in the Delhi police told Times Now that there was no plan to summon Kejriwal's parents for questioning, as it wasn't a requirement in the probe till now. Meanwhile, as Kejriwal whipped up the sympathy card by claiming that his parents were being harassed, another proof of patronage to Vibhav Kumar has emerged. We also saw pictures of Vibhav Kumar accompanying Kejriwal at the Lucknow airport just 2 days after the Assaultgate incident. Now, Times Now has accessed the flight manifest that shows that on the next day, on the 16th of May as well, Kejriwal had taken Vibhav in a chartered jet to Amritsar. So the question that arises is that while the Chief Minister talks about two versions and seeks a fair probe, is this not a travesty of justice to provide patronage to the alleged assaulter?
You're watching the News Hour at 10, debate number 1 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
And for more on this, let's go across to our guest. Joining us with us is Tuhin Sinha, national spokesperson of the BJP. Ishkaran Bhandari, advocate of the Supreme Court, is with us. Dr. Akashdeep Muni, political analyst, is with us. Syed Asad Abbas is also a political analyst. And Piyush Joshi, political analyst, as well as advocate Kapil Madan, political analyst, joining us on the show. Let me start with you first and foremost. Piyush Joshi, it's very, very serious what Swati Maliwal is saying. She is saying there is a deliberate slander campaign and an attempt at assassinating a character that the Aam Aadmi Party is currently carrying out, and in response to what she has done in terms of taking legal action against an assault on her inside the Chief Minister's residence. How do you respond to that?
Well, I have a very simple response to this particular question and this particular allegation as well. Aam Aadmi Party does not need to resort to such measures. Aam Aadmi Party has worked very well in last 10 years, has delivered on ground, and the people of Delhi know what Aam Aadmi Party stands for. So they do not need to slander anybody like Swati Maliwal ji or anyone else for that matter. What Aam Aadmi Party is certainly involved in is in constructive opposition of the Bharatiya Janata Party, because it is its right to do so as a party in opposition. But just to say that Aam Aadmi Party is involved in character assassination is not only preposterous, is prejudiced, and is uncalled for. You know, Aam Aadmi Party has only put forward a few questions as far as this particular incident is concerned. That why the report was filed 3 days later on, why the medical was delayed for 72 hours and all that. And those are all valid questions which are going to be asked in the court of law as well. Aam Aadmi Party, through the total top leadership of Aam Aadmi Party has maintained one stand only, that the inquiry needs to be impartial and fair.
You know, Piyush Joshi,
so what's wrong
the problem that many are saying is that these kind of questions, when it is a victim of assault, particularly a female victim of assault, you know, there is sometimes a delay, and that delay is allowed as per the law of the land. So can it really be questioned? And let me bring in, before I get across to Tuhin Sinha on that, let me bring in Ishkaran for a legal perspective. Ishkaran, you know, we've heard these kind of arguments, but very often these arguments of why was there a 3-day delay in terms of filing the complaint, why was there three days delay in terms of the medical that was conducted, perhaps these are the best defenses that Aam Aadmi Party has at the moment.
Madhav, morally these are shameless statements to say why a victim of a sexual assault is lodging a complaint after 3 days. And legally, the law is well settled by the Supreme Court that a woman goes through a trauma and she doesn't need to, one second, and a woman does not need to immediately go to the police station. Even after many days, she can go and register a complaint. In cases, there have been complaints made after a few years also, which have resulted in convictions. So let us be very clear what happens in a case like this. The allegations are what happened with the shirt, what happened with the button, and these have been recorded in the FIR. So let us be very clear what this case is all about. And after that, the systematic campaign launched to victim shame, victim blame, to doubt the testimony of a person who has been associated with the Aam Aadmi Party for multiple years, is a member of Rajya Sabha. So it's nothing to do with any other party. It's something to do with what happened in the Chief Minister's house. And after that, to take these grounds, I feel very, very sorry that a party which started with Nirbhaya and saying that the daughters of Delhi should be safe, and there was a civic movement which they hijacked and used to come to power, are now not only facing corruption cases, those let's separate, but on women's safety issue, a woman in the Chief Minister's house feels the need to go to police, feels the need to record an FIR, feels the need that the PA of a CM can be arrested, and even after the occurrence that PA is protected and roams around with the leadership of the party, what else is protection of an accused than a powerful Chief Minister allows him to remain in the party, allows him to roam with the Chief Minister? And those are legal questions they need to answer. Why did they not immediately take action on that PA? Why did they not distance themselves from him and say, let the inquiry be held? So all those questions are there. But on air and on TV debates and on press conference for Aam Aadmi Party leadership to say 3-day delay, then they need to learn the law of the land. Even multiple-year delay leads to convictions in such cases.
Piyush Joshi.
But what makes Ishkaran, believe that there was a sexual assault? He is saying that on national television, which Swati Maliwal herself has not claimed that there was a sexual assault. What she has claimed that she was physically assaulted. So to come on national television and claim that she was assaulted sexually,
Section 354B.
I don't understand
What is Section 354B?
Sir, whatever, but she has not mentioned that she
What
was
is Section
assaulted.
354B? Read the FIR.
Whatever, you are a lawyer, I am a doctor.
Read the FIR.
Piyush Joshi, you may not be a lawyer, so listen to the lawyer. He's reading out the section of law. Listen to him.
Read the FIR. Read the FIR. What is Section 354B, which has been part of the FIR? Please read it.
I have read the FIR. I have read the FIR. I have read every word of the FIR. Okay, so
have you read Section 354B in it or not?
Nowhere it has been mentioned that she was sexually assaulted. Now come on. Even to say that she was assaulted.
Let me read the FIR for you. When there allegation that her shirt has been raised up. What is the allegation? Please read it. I will read the FIR for you. 1 second. I will open the FIR.
Okay, I'll read out Section 354B. If a man assaults or uses criminal force on any woman or abets such act with the intention of disrobing or compelling her to be naked in any public place, he commits an offence under Section 354B, which is punishable with imprisonment between 3 and 7 years. Are you now convinced, Mr. Joshi?
Look, sir, all I am convinced about is the frivolousness of this all, as if this is the only matter under the sun, and we are not discussing any other topic except for this particular incident.
No, one second, Mr. Joshi, I'm not here sitting in judgment of anyone. Once again, Mr. Joshi, I'm not sitting in judgment of anyone.
No, let us be factually correct now. I want to read time now, Madhav, I want to answer this factually.
Okay, no, you can come in. You can come in on the facts. But I'll just say, Dr. Joshi, before Ishkaran comes in, when a former Delhi Commission for Women Chief, who happens to be a female Rajya Sabha member of Parliament, who happens to have been one of the most prominent faces of the Aam Aadmi Party in the past, is assaulted in the drawing room of the Chief Minister's residence by a person who is said to be the Chief Minister's PA, I think as citizens of this country, we have every right to ask questions. Whatever may come out of the investigation is a separate matter, but there is overwhelming evidence, at least going by what the victim's version is to the police, that there is a serious assault that has taken place. Ishkaran, your response now to Mr. Joshi.
Yeah, please read the sections. I'm reading from Times of India. Police have invoked Indian Penal Code Section 354 molestation. This is Times of India article. What is he talking about?
All right, Mr. Joshi, I think Ishkaran has put the records on straight over there, but I just don't want to spend too much time on the legal aspects, but let's get into the other aspects of this. And let me bring in Dr. Akashdeep Muni on one aspect. Akashdeep Muni, at the end of the day, you have Mr. Vibhav Kumar, who was traveling, despite Sanjay Singh saying that there has been some misbehavior, etc., and action would be taken. The next day, you see Vibhav Kumar traveling with the Chief Minister. We've accessed the passenger manifest as well, which shows that. He was taken not just from Delhi to Lucknow, but from Lucknow to Amritsar also. After a lot of media outrage, he did not accompany the Chief Minister in the car. But why has it taken Mr. Kejriwal so many days to come out just to say that there are two versions? If there was so much outrage and concern within the Aam Aadmi Party at the time that Mr. Sanjay Singh gave the statement, what really was Mr. Kejriwal, scared of or afraid of that he did not come out and speak about this issue concerning his own PA?
Madhavji, Kejriwal is not scared of anything. Something facts I want to put in front of you. You were talking about Swati Singh. I watched her interview. Swati is also saying that there should be free and fair investigation. Aam Aadmi Party also wants a free and fair investigation. The story has two versions. Vibhav Kumar has filed a complaint, but Delhi police has not registered the complaint till now. Interestingly, Swati ji can at least sit in front and give an interview. Vibhav ji's version is neither registered nor heard. He is in jail. Is this investigation free and fair? We don't know. Today, you were talking about the old parents.
Why is the investigation not free and fair? Once again. Why is the investigation not free and fair? Let's substantiate that. Let's go one by one. I'm going to come to the old parents also, but let's go one by one. Why is it not free and fair?
I'll tell you. Vibhav ji's complaint has not been registered till now. Why it has not been registered?
Okay. Tuhin Sinha, you want to comment on that? Why has Vibhav's complaint not been registered? I got your question. I got your question, sir. You don't have to repeat it. Let Tuhin Sinha come in on this. Tuhin Sinha, Vibhav's complaint has not been registered. Therefore, it is not a free and fair investigation, says Akashdeep Muni. Please respond to it.
Well, good evening, Madhav. I will not allow the Aam Aadmi Party to obfuscate this if the complaint has not been registered. Obviously, what he said was extremely contrived and, it was an afterthought. He had enough opportunity. He had about 2 or 3 days. Till Swati Maliwal was available, till she emerged to complain. He could have easily complained. Why did he counter-complain? Which only shows that it was a hackneyed, it was a contrived attempt to just obfuscate the case, which is what the Aam Aadmi Party is doing. But there are larger issues over here, Madhav. The details which have been brought out, please don't interfere in between. Please don't interfere. The details which have been brought out by Swati Maliwal about the violence unleashed on her are horrific, to say the least. And, the point is you need to take this violence which has been unleashed on a Rajya Sabha member of parliament, along with a previous incident of violence in 2018 on a Delhi ex-chief secretary, and, with other illegal activities which have taken place inside Kejriwal's residence. And question number 1 is the Delhi CM's residence a den of criminal activity and violence? Point number 2, and more importantly, Vibhav Kumar went to Mumbai the very next day to format his phone and to destroy evidence. Do you see the similarity? Last month, the ED had specifically submitted to the Supreme Court that Kejriwal had destroyed about 170 phones to destroy evidence with regard to the liquor case. So, what sort of people destroy evidence on a regular basis and compulsively? I can understand a dreaded criminal like, Charles Shobraj doing that, but does it behove a chief minister to compulsively destroy his phones, to reformat phones with the specific objective of destroying evidence? And that raises larger questions. What all illegal activities have been going on? Finally, it's an extraordinary situation because Kejriwal is out on a 20-day bail. And I think ideally it should be the courts which should seek an explanation to him about the co-curricular activities, because this clearly goes beyond the campaign for which he has been, let out. And Kejriwal's explanation that, there are 2 sides to the version. He owes an explanation to the people of the country. What exactly happened? Does he trust his PA over a Rajya Sabha member?
Okay.
So there is clearly something, very, very ugly about this whole entire situation.
Okay. And I want Akashdeep Muni to comment on one point. Something very significant that has been stated today, that when Vibhav saw that I had called the police, he brought security personnel from the gate. As soon as security personnel entered, he started making the video. The video is of at least 8 to 10 minutes in which I am screaming and telling the security people how I was kicked and punched. Only a small portion in which abusive language was used was selectively leaked in the media. I just want to know that Vibhav himself was making the video. So where is the entire video? You have such an important video, then why won't you give the original to the police to save yourself? This is my question. Do you have an answer to that, Dr. Muni?
Madhavji, you can see clearly in that video that Swati ji was not knowing that video was recorded.
We've all seen that video. We've debated it ad nauseum. Where's the rest of the video? Where's the rest of it?
Please. Sir, can I complete with all respect? I just want to say, if the video was recorded and Swati ji knew of it, are you saying that Swati ji was abusing Takla Dash while she was knowing that it was being recorded? Are you saying that? Of course, she would not be.
Sir, if someone's been assaulted in the manner as being described, what do you expect them to be doing? You don't expect them to be angry. What is the emotion you associate with the victim of assault?
I'm not saying that. I'm just asking that.
If they are saying what they are saying, if the person has genuinely beat her up,
I think you should not speak on her behalf. I think she should come out and tell that she was knowing that it was being recorded and she abused. This much.
No, she is asking you where is the rest of the 8-minute video. There is no ansher coming from Aam Aadmi Party.
How do you know that whole
this is her claim.
Video.
Please counter the claim.
No, I am saying that her claims have not been provided with any evidence. But Vibhav's claims have been provided with evidence.
What evidence?
Now there are a number of news. Now Vibhav has produced, there are 2 videos on the public. what evidence that Swati Maliwal has till now?
Okay.
Has there been any evidence?
Okay.
There is only one evidence.
Okay.
Now, please let me complete, sir. Sir, just 10 seconds. Now, there is only one evidence that yesterday police called Kejriwal's parents that they will be coming today. And today the old parents are being investigated, who cannot hear properly, who cannot walk properly, who weren't there at the residence on that particular day. Is this type of investigation are we looking forward to? What type of investigation is this? When everybody, including us, is dividing a free and fair investigation.
No, what basis? Let me before,
Delhi police.
Yeah, Mr. Buni, on what basis is this claim being made that the police have been summoned? The police have summoned the parents.
I am telling you. Yesterday,
can I respond to
Kejriwal ji tweeted, and you would have gone through the tweet, that yesterday police called Kejriwal ji's parents and told that they are coming today. Finally, after the interview,
Madam, can I respond to this?
The only point I'm making, Dr. Buni, is that Delhi police has so far, in fact, denied that there's any plan to summon Kejriwal's parents. But yes, Tuin wants to respond to you. Tuin.
Madhav, number one, Delhi police has clearly denied it. Kejriwal's parents were never issued, any notice. They were not requested to join the investigation. Number two, for a moment, let us assume that they were requested to join the investigation. I'm sure, and I'm sure you are equally sure, that they are not accused at all. As a witness, since they also live in their house, I think they should come out and explain the ugly activities of his son and his team.
Madhav, just a counter.
What's wrong in that? And this is this is a presumptuous situation. I am again repeating that Delhi police never issued any notice, any request to them. But I think if they are aware of what happened, they should, as a witness, come forth and explain what ugly activities were happening in the house.
All right, Kapil wants to come in on that. Kapil Madan.
No, that's the 10 seconds counter. 10 seconds counter.
Yeah.
Stop.
Okay,
quick. Please watch Times Now 8 o'clock with Padmaja. I was there at that particular show. For half an hour, the Bharatiya Janata Party and everybody was saying that we will not, do anything which will be a problem to the parents, ailing parents. Bharatiya Janata Party said, everybody said in the panel. And now you are saying that what bad when they're being joined in the investigation. Please, I think...
Madhav, I said for a moment, let us assume.
All right.
These are people, these people behave like educated illiterates. You can repeat what I said. I said for a moment, let us assume.
Okay.
These people don't hear, they don't comprehend. What is wrong with them?
Right.
People are hearing you, sir.
Yeah, okay. Now let me bring in Kapil. Kapil, at the end of the day, you have a situation where, you have the member of parliament, Swati Maliwal, saying that I'm not giving a clean sheet to end. Truth is, I was assaulted in the drawing room of Arvind Kejriwal. This has come out in the MLC. The moment I filed the complaint, the whole party was brought forward against me. Repeatedly, my character assassination was done, victim shaming was done, edited videos were leaked. It is being said that CCTV footage has gone. When I called 112, I was in pain and trauma. I thought he might hit me again. An investigation is going on. I'd like to participate in it. I have rarely taken an appointment where I've gone to his residence. I have never taken an appointment. They said I was trespassing, so I wanted to know if I was trespassing then. They would stop me at the gate itself. If someone doesn't come with an appointment, will you beat them up? The point and the defenses that have been given by the Aam Aadmi Party are clearly being countered here by Swati Maliwal, who has given her own version of what has transpired. She says there's no question of trespassing.
Madhav, let me give you a very quick point of view which no one has discussed so far. It is a matter of fact that Swati Maliwal herself is not disputing. She is not saying the video that is out, wherein she was calling Biplav as Takla and there was some other words that were used. At least to some extent she says that portion is correct. It is her version that the events prior to that video were never recorded, but let's assume for a minute whatever she is saying is correct. Now there are two things that are clearly visible here. A, she was abusing Biplav. It is clear, it is not in dispute. Second, she was also seen threatening and intimidating the public officials who were trying to do their duty. Now, let me come back to the FIR. In the FIR, those police officials are not named. She does not say that those police officials were siding Biplav or were supporting Biplav in any manner. So, meaning thereby, those two police officials who were trying to take Swati out are independent and a crucial witness to what has
No, she said
transpired
exactly the
there.
opposite. Once again, I just read it out before Dr. Muni spoke. When Bibhav saw that I had called the police, he brought security personnel from the gate. As soon as security personnel entered, he started making a video. She's saying that Bibhav is the one who's got the security personnel.
Madhav, no. I am saying she's not saying that the security persons were involved in the assault. She's not saying. All I am saying is that those security people will be independent witness to what transpired there. That's my point that I am trying to make.
So what does that prove?
In that video itself, it proves, at least in the video, that there exists two versions and both two versions needs to be investigated and inquired.
You know, if you go by Swati Maliwal, all that is the only version is that has been presented is an incomplete version. When she has talked about assault, get the full video is what she's saying. But that question hasn't been answered either by Dr. Muni or by you.
No, Madhav, I am not saying whatever Swati Mal is saying is incorrect. I am not saying. I am saying today there appears two versions and the second version has some corroboration. The second version shows that Swati Maliwal was intimidating and obstructing the public officials from doing their duty. That's the evidence, and the important point is Swati is not disputing that portion.
All right, Ishkaran.
That also needs to be investigated.
Got your point, Ishkaran?
Madhav, two short points. Madhav, two short points. Firstly, a crime allegedly occurs in the house of a chief minister. There are enough CCTV footages. Why does a leaked clip come out? Why does the entirety of the footage not come out? Because that clip was leaked to do a particular PR exercise. The second aspect, if any police officer felt that Swati Maliwal is intimidating them or offending them, they have the full rights of registering an FIR. To the best of my knowledge, no police officer, no security officer of the Delhi police posted at the CM's house has registered any complaint. So that does not stand. The third aspect, two versions. Every crime has two versions. Maybe it has four versions, but what has to be seen is whether an assault occurred or not, what is the FIR, and that is why Vibhav Kumar has been arrested. And were you trying to protect him, or were you trying to give him political patronage? Were you trying to give him political legitimacy, even though there was a serious FIR against him or serious allegations against him? That has to be seen. And in this case, it's a very unfortunate case that such a crime occurs at the house of a chief minister, for which a Rajya Sabha woman has to go to police and register an FIR.
Okay, and you know the interesting parallel over here, let me bring in Syed Asad Abbas, is that where Atishi in a press conference spoke about dismissing the allegations of Swati Maliwal, she said that neither were her clothes torn nor injury on her head can be seen in the video. Today, Swati has replied to that in an interview, saying that Nirbhaya was also asked why she did not travel in auto, why did she go out in the night and not in the day. The victim shaming happens with every woman. The sad part is the woman Delhi minister has said her clothes are not torn. I want police to conduct my polygraph test so that everything is clear. Clearly, at some level or the other, at least judging by what Swati Maliwal has said today, that AAP's explanations are a little myopic. Syed Asad Abbas.
Madhav Saab, I could barely hear you, but from what I gathered, I can tell you that no matter what, no party should indulge in victim shaming. I have great respect for Swati Maliwal ji. Over the last 9 years, she's done immaculate work with the Delhi Commission for Women as a chairperson.
So you condemn
I saw her full
the statement of Atishi?
And I can't hear you,
so you condemn the statement of Atishi?
There is a very loud sound here. Let me just.
Do you condemn the statement of Atishi or not? If you are with Swati Maliwal, are you condemning what Atishi has said? Simple question.
I heard the full podcast of Swati Maliwal, and I can tell you this: no matter, be it Atishi or anybody of any party, must not character assassinate whatsoever. But the fact is, questions arise.
And what were you doing a few weeks ago, Mr. Abbas? What were you doing a few weeks ago when you said that Bibhav was not even present at the spot of the Chief Minister's residence? Do you remember saying that on my show?
Madhav, firstly, I am challenged here. I can barely hear you.
We can hear you very clearly, sir. We can hear you very clearly. But you know, Mr. Asad Abbas, I'm going to ask my production team to try and fish out that clip where you are talking now or taking the moral high ground or not character assassinating, where you were the first to question the victim herself by saying that Vibhav was not even present at that spot, Syed Asad Abbas. You want me to refresh your memory?
That was the information which was there. that he was expelled.
It was unconfirmed
and so on, so forth.
information. It was unsubstantiated, unverified information, which you were speculating on national television. All right, I'm told by my team that they managed to find that clip. Let's quickly play that out. This is what Mr. Abbas, who's taking the high moral ground today, said about a week, 10 days back. Let's listen in.
Let me give you some startling figures as to how your whole argument is basis of imagination. Let me tell you, Lieutenant Governor expelled on the 11th of April 2023. He has expelled Bibhav Kumar. Bibhav Kumar was not even present when this call happened. Not even there or 1 kilometer, 2 kilometer vicinity of Delhi Chief Minister's residence. So stop making this a lie. All right.
One second. Now, Sanju, allow him to let him make his point. You can rebut him. You can rebut him. Let him speak. Let him speak. It's okay. Let him speak. Yeah.
Sanju ji, itna dariye mat. I know I'm exposing you.
No personal comments from you either, Syed Asad Abbas. No personal comments from you either. Please address me and speak.
Okay. Now hear it. Let me tell you on Times Now, Sanju Verma ji is lying today. The Lieutenant Governor, V.K. Saxena, removed Bibhav Kumar on the 11th of April 2023 from his post. And he was not present at the CM's residence then. So ye kaun si jhoothi manohar kahaniyan suna rahe aap?
Syed Asad Abbas, would you like to respond to that? Jhoothi kahaniyan thi ki Vibhav tha. Even Vibhav, who is the accused, has not said that he was not present at the spot. But you gave him a clean sheet on day one.
Firstly, Madhav Saab, I am absolutely challenged here. I cannot hear you. I'm at a very loud place. Nevertheless, I make a statement here.
Sir, very convenient that you are challenged.
That he was,
on a day that I'm asking you a question about your own position, you are challenged.
Allow me to make my point here.
I've never had a problem. You've never had any connectivity problem. On the day that you are being questioned about a false statement that you made on national television, the least you can do is apologize. Sir, I'm not interested in knowing your location. Please at least apologize to the nation for giving false information on my show. At least you owe that much.
No, it was not. It wasn't any false information.
Of course it was. It was patently false information.
Which was brought to
you gave extremely wrong information, which even the accused has not given. The person who is behind bars today, even in his complaint, he is not saying that I was not present at the spot. You went to that extent, Mr. Abbas.
Madhav Saab, that was the information which was brought to me, which was wrong. Undoubtedly, I stand corrected on that, sir. The fact is he was expelled.
So be a bigger man and apologize. Take responsibility for your statement.
Of course, I did say that. I stand corrected on that front. I absolutely stand corrected.
Apologize.
Sir, many a times now your own channel has made grave allegations and concerns.
Yes.
Can you apologize for that?
Yes, we have. We have. When we have made mistakes, we have. And I can show you several corrigendums and apologies that we have done for your kind information. But for the moment, since it's your issue that we're discussing, it would be very good if you would apologize. And I'm very glad that suddenly, the background noise has at least gone away and that you're answering the questions.
No.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad that connectivity issue which you had 2 minutes ago, it is suddenly rectified. And I think viewers can also see that. Because clearly you've been caught on the wrong foot and you've done something which is very irresponsible. You called. See, I don't have a problem with any issue. You can question anyone. But you were accusing a co-panelist of lying on national television. And today, you are the one who has been caught lying, Mr. Asad Abbas. You do very well to apologize.
My
last chance to you to apologize.
I stand corrected.
All right. Quick response. Tuin, you would like to quickly respond to what Mr. Abbas has said. And also, at the end of the day, the bigger question is this.
I don't...
Yeah, all right.
No. Madhav, I'm coming to the bigger point. I don't know why they're parroting the line that there are two versions to the case. There is only one version to the case. The world is aware of only one version to the case, which is Swati Maliwal was bashed up by Bibhav Kumar. The only possible second version which they seem to know, which nobody else knows, could be that, it was not Bibhav Kumar, it was Arvind Kejriwal who bashed it. In which case, I'm repeating, it is incumbent upon Arvind Kejriwal to come out and exactly explain what happened that day, because he's aware of everything. This dishonesty that my drawing room, my living room does not have a CCTV camera, all other places have it. This dishonesty where Bibhav Kumar travels to Mumbai to destroy evidence, this needs to stop. Aam Aadmi Party needs to get out of this criminal mentality.
All that needs to come out of the investigation, Tuin Sinha. But I have one question to you. Delhi BJP President Virendra Sachdeva and I believe even Madhvi Lata, all of them have said that the entire controversy with Maliwal is happening because Kejriwal wants to send a prominent lawyer to Rajya Sabha in whom he has spent crores from the exchequer. Today, Swati Maliwal denied that completely. She said that no such discussion was done with me. So even certain BJP leaders have been a little economical with the truth when it comes to this case. Tuin.
Well, ideally, they should corroborate before speaking. But what can I say? You can question them once again as to why they said. And again, like I said, these matters first came out in the media. It was media speculation. They probably took it from the media speculation.
Well, I would just say this, that anybody who's speculating on national television should be extremely careful when it comes to such sensitive matters. And whether it is the BJP or whether it is the Aam Aadmi Party, certainly this matter has become very, very political in nature. But at the end of the day, to do justice to the survivor, to do justice to the victim, all sides have to be very clear. There has to be accountability of political leadership, and at the same time ensure that what is a crime is treated as a crime and not just grist for the mill when it comes to politics. I'd like to thank our panelists on the show today, Piyush Joshi as well as Kapil Madan, as well as Dr. Akashdeep Muni, Saida Sadabas, Ishkaran Bhandari, Tuhin Sinha. Stay with us for debate number 2.